Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nancy and we're doing a hits and misses today. I wanted to do this because I just generally do like favorites and never talk about things that I don't like. And generally I don't like to buy things that I don't like because I do a lot of research and stuff like that. But there are a couple of things that were misses for me, like hits and shits, like these were the shits. So let's talk about the good stuff and then I'll mingle some bad stuff in there. I'm just gonna start off with this right here. This product right here is the Milano CC Vitamin C Serum, and it comes in this airtight packaging and it's in this very small tube. But you can see here, I don't know if you can see, please focus. So it's like this serum. It's like oil-based. And it is meant to lighten like dark spots on your face if you deal with like acne scarring and just scarring in general and stuff like that. It is good to use in the morning. So I use this every morning for quite a while now. Ever since I got it, I started using it. Honestly, this stuff is so good. I like using vitamin C because if you're not allergic to it or sensitive to it, some people are allergic and sensitive to vitamin C, but I personally love vitamin C. My skin likes vitamin C. And it's a great photoprotective ingredient as well. For me, I get acne scars, and when I say acne scars, I don't mean like pitted acne scars. I'm just talking about like hyperpigmentation. So like brown spots or red spots after I break out or have a zit or a pimple. So this right here helps to promote cell turnover faster and helps brighten the skin. So I personally have been loving this product. Obviously, it's not just this product that has helped my skin. My skin isn't in the greatest state right now. My skincare routine is something that I really like right now. So this has been one of those components that's just been helping. I find a lot of times with the traditional packaging, it comes in like a little eyedropper. Those degrade the vitamin C very fast, whereas this one will last a very, very, very long time. And it's not in a clear bottle. So if you find vitamin C that comes in a clear bottle, usually it's not very stable, whereas this is. So anyways, I really, really like this. And I'm gonna move on to this. So this is something that I don't really like, but oh my God, it sounds amazing, doesn't it? So I bought this a while back thinking that I would really like this product because it's supposed to promote have a glowy effect on your skin. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. What's it called again? Yeah, Hollywood Flawless Filter. And I have it in the shade 1 Fair. The reason I bought it honestly was because of people on the internet being like, this is amazing. They were hyping it up, you know, with the skincare people and the makeup people on the internet. They're always like, hey, try this, like it looks amazing and it works great for them. But for me, I don't know why, like it just doesn't work for me. Like I tried to like this product, maybe because I'm the type of person who enjoys a very minimal foundation look. I used to wear like heavy foundation, heavy concealer, lots of layers, very, how do you say it, like airbrushed. I wanted to look flawless like this, right? But I find that because you have to put this product with like a foundation, you have to layer, right? So this goes under your foundation. I found that it made it too cakey for me, or at least it was too many layers, or maybe I didn't do the application right or whatever. But I personally don't like this big doe foot applicator. First of all, it's unhygienic because you're just gonna swipe, swipe, swipe like this. And because I almost tried to use this like the foundation itself, which is fine, but I found that it clung to my skin, like the dry patches, and I get dry patches really easily right around my nose. So I personally don't like it. Or I didn't find that I found it useful. It did give a little bit of a glow, but honestly not that much of a glow. It is, to me, an unnecessary product, and it's a very overpriced product. I believe this is like $50 or $60 Canadian, which is very, very expensive for something that's meant to be like a base product, not even foundation. But I used it like foundation. And it doesn't have much coverage, obviously, because it's supposed to be like a primer or like a base product. So anyways, I just think it was a waste of money for me. I'm trying to figure out how to use this because it's not in the best condition to give to someone else, right? Because it is a doe foot applicator, which I have already placed upon my skin. Giving this to someone else is kind of bacteria filled. So I gotta figure out how to use this. I either might mix it with like a moisturizer to kind of make like a very light tinted foundation or what. But for right now, I love my base routine. I just basically use concealer and maybe sometimes I use my Guerlain foundation. And like today I've used concealer with a little bit of Guerlain foundation, and I like my base like this. It feels not cakey. I heard some people say that the e.l.f. version of this is good and is more affordable anyway, so if you want to try out something like this product, I would suggest trying the e.l.f. version. I had to quickly go and grab this product next. This is what I've been loving. This is what makes my face, I feel like, finished. Like I have to have this now in order for my face to feel like, oh yeah, like my makeup is done, I feel better, like my skin looks better, my makeup in general looks better and lasts longer. This is the Milani Make It Last Original. So this is a finishing spray. It is technically a 3-in-1, so it claims to be a primer, corrector, and it sets. I personally use this in many steps of my skincare routine. Not skincare routine, my makeup routine. So I would apply concealer, then I'll spray, so it makes the blending much easier. Then I also put this after I'm done. And then I also put this after I'm done putting my blush and powder and stuff like that. It is, I would say, a decent spray. It's not like the most fine spray in the world, but honestly, like I just love it. I don't know, it's not like the best setting spray in the world in the sense that your makeup won't budge at all. It does help prolong the look of your makeup and it makes it last much longer. But I would say it's not the best, but it melds the makeup really well. So like I find that my makeup just looks better when I have this on. And it does last a little bit longer, so that's why I have to have this. I only have tried the original, which is this one. I haven't tried the matte one because I don't have oily skin, and I don't want a matte finish. I know some people who have oily skin love the matte version, but I don't have oily skin, so I haven't tried it, so I can't recommend that. But definitely I recommend this if you have more of a normal to dry skin type. I have a normal combo-ish skin type, like a little bit oily, but honestly, as I'm getting older, I'm not as much oily, so I really like this. I feel like I'm jumping all over the place, and that's okay. What I have also been liking are these ones. I've talked about these contact lenses on my channel before. These are the Olens BB Ring 1 Days, and they're the daily ones. So I have it in both these colors. I have it in brown, I also have it in olive. This is what the packaging looks like. This is just what it generally looks like, and this is what the lens looks like. I'm wearing it today, so I'm gonna come closer. So this is what it looks like in the eyes. It's super natural looking. I would say, honestly, if you're looking for something that gives you like a big change to your look and everything, I wouldn't say like get these or anything, but I would say if you like a very supernatural, like eye-defined look, like I personally like, it looks really nice. It's not fake looking. I mean, yes, you can tell you have contact lens in, but they're super comfortable because they're dailies. These were gifted to me, so take it as you will. I do also have a discount code right here and in my description, but just letting you know, these are my favorites. Out of all the Olens ones, I prefer the more natural ones because I am not a type of person to wear very heavy eye makeup looks nowadays. I prefer things to be a little more natural looking. So yeah, that's just the ones I like. And these two are the colors that are just more natural as well. They have pink version, which is kind of natural, and they have all these other colors like gray and stuff, but like naturally, I think these ones would fit me better. Let's move on to lippies. I only have two things I want to talk about in terms of lips because I find that a lot of lip products I have are like older, and I realize that a lot of them are not in my color palette. And if you don't know what like color season and like color palette, like color theory or like personal color is, it's essentially like there are 4 different seasons and you're supposed to be categorized into a specific season, and each season has subcategories and stuff like that. I don't want to delve too much into it because I'm not an expert in it, but I did get my personal color done virtually online, and I am a cool summer or a true summer. And so if you are a summer or you are winter, you're a cool tone, which I am a cool tone, and then there is spring and autumn, which are warm tones. Anywho, that's a long-winded way to say that the reason why I only have like certain lip products I really like now are because it's in my color palette, and this one right here is in my color palette. So this one is the Fixing Tint from Etude House. If you will focus, please. This is the Fixing Tint, and this is in the shade Midnight Mauve. So it's number 5, Midnight Mauve, and I'm wearing it today. And honestly, it isn't like a very vibrant color, and it's not supposed to be, because if you are in a true summer, you're not supposed to be wearing like the brightest colors, like very neon and stuff like that, and it's supposed to be cool tone. So this one is thankfully one of the cool tone lips that I have, because a lot of the lip products I do have, I realize, are more corally or warm tone. So this one complements my features a little bit better. I bought this one off of YesStyle, and I do have a YesStyle code, so if you want to use it, it's right here or in my description box as well. I do get a little bit of commission if you use my YesStyle code, by the way. I don't get any money, by the way, off of my Olens code, so just letting you know. I do want to talk about this product as well. This is a super simple product, but I really love it. I really love Aquaphor in general, but this one right here is their lip balm version of the stuff that's in the tub. I use the stuff in the tub all the time for like scars, and I use it for my lips at night, but this is just the on-the-go convenient version of it, and honestly it's so great for travel and touch-ups and things like that. You can actually not just use this for your lips, you can actually use it for like dry spots and scars. Like I've been trying to like heal the eczema on my hands, and so like putting a little bit of Aquaphor on it to help it as well, to keep it moisturized, because it does dry and flake off a little bit. Sometimes if I have any hyperpigmentation that is like really need to like make sure it keeps moist or something, I like put a dab of Aquaphor. Anyways, I like Aquaphor, and you can actually use this to tame flyaways as well, which I do have lots of flyaways because I was losing lots of hair on my head. So yeah, I really like this stuff, and it goes really well under lip beads. But yeah, I'm just biased because I don't like certain lip balms, like lip balms that are just kind of like waxy and doesn't feel like it's doing anything. Like this is actually good, occlusive, and keeps my lips moisturized and feels plump. So I really like this. I wanted to do a quick mention of my favorite concealer. I have 2 favorite concealers technically, but shout out to this one because this one I'm like almost done now. It looks like it's full still. This is the Kosas Reveal, what's it called again? Revealer Concealer. It's their brightening concealer, and I have it in the shade 01N. I've talked about this a lot of times before already on my channel in like vlogs and stuff, but I don't know if I actually talked about it in like a favorites or whatever video. I even have a backup of it because I just feel like I'm running out. So this right here has been, I guess, have I talked about this before? I feel like I have talked about it before in the favorites now. Like now I'm thinking about it, but anyways, I just want to quickly talk about it. I personally like it. Some people really don't like it because the fact that it's like a natural brand, and sometimes it can stink after a while. If you, I don't know, maybe it's like the batch or whatever, but it is more natural, so it uses more natural ingredients. So technically it might not be as stable as some other ones, but personally for me it works really well. I use it all the time when I don't want to wear any foundation or something. I just slap this on really quickly, and I don't know, it's just like a perfect skin tone match for me, which it's really hard to find like concealers and foundations that's exact skin tone match, because I find a lot of time it's either too yellow or too like cool or too white. Like I find that, like for example, I really like the NARS Creamy Concealer, but that does not have any shades that I can use at all. So I do have one of the shades, which is their lightest shade, but it's way too white for me. So I basically use it almost like a highlight shade. And then the one that's one above it is too pink. So anyways, it's really nice when I can find something that actually matches me really, really well. A lot of people don't like it as well because it is too yellow. But I somehow veer a little bit more yellow on my face, so I feel like this brand actually works for me. But yeah, some people really don't like their shade selection because it is way too yellow and stuff like that. But anyways, I really like it, and that's why I bought it back up. Anyways, moving on to a concealer that I don't like, that was a shit or a miss for me. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the satin finish. So this is the one with the white cap, and this one right here is in the shade, what was it again? Light Ivory. So when you buy drugstore concealers, like, there's nothing wrong with buying drugstore. It's just the fact that when you buy drugstore, you can't always try it, so it is really difficult to find your shade. With the 16-hour Camo Concealer with the black top, I found a shade that did match me. I can't really remember the shade right now, but if I know it, I'll just put it on screen. But this one right here, I thought would be similar to that one. I think this is way too yellow for me. Like, it's way off. Like, this is supposed to be like similar to that shade, but this is way too yellow for me. And the applicator itself isn't bad. It is slightly big for a concealer. I did like the black version, like the 16-hour version, better. I found that actually a little bit too drying, hence why I want to find this one, or I want to try this one, because it is the hydrating one, because I'm not that oily. I don't need the 16-hour wear one. This one right here, I was like, I'm so excited for it, but I don't like it because A, the shade match, B, I didn't like the formula that much, and then C, it stinks. Like, I don't know if I got like a bad batch or whatever, but it's very chemically, and it just smells like nail varnish to me, which I can deal with horrible scents in makeup, don't get me wrong, because I literally use like some like very florally heavily scented stuff, but this one doesn't even smell pleasant at all, like not even a little bit. It just smells really bad, and it creases, and it doesn't look good on my skin. And the fact that I can't find a shade match is like a big miss for me. So unfortunately, not for me, but I know a lot of people really like this, and it is super affordable. I would actually prefer the SEM concealer over this, and I'd still use the SEM concealer because that's one of my top favorite concealers besides the Kosas one. So yeah, I would say the SEM one is better and also cheaper. I would say if you have a darker complexion, definitely do not try the SEM because I don't think they have a wide shade range, or at least not wide enough. I know they have darker tones and shades now, but it's still not that good. At least e.l.f. has a wide variety. Unfortunately, not for me, but I can still recommend it because I like their regular formula better, like the non-satin finish. But anyways, this one didn't work out. This is another favorite of mine that's been in my daily rotation for a while now. This one right here is the Uniqlo like crescent bag. This is in their old material. I know they have one with like the more waterproof material. This is their older one. I wanted the older one because I personally like this like crinkled, like casual look. This is perfect for the spring and summer and even autumn because of the color. But this thing right here, everyone, you've probably seen a lot of people rave about this before, but it fits actually so much stuff in here. You can fit, I've put my Nintendo Switch OLED in here. You can put books, notebooks, you can put obviously your phone. I put my like, what do I put in here? I put mints. Sorry, like I've switched my bag out sometimes, so I don't have everything that I normally carry in here. Like I put my hand cream in here and mints, other lip stuff, hand sand, candy, receipts, like reusable bags. Like honestly, this is such a good daily bag to use. This bag is very unassuming because it looks quite small and doesn't look like it can fit much, but honestly it can fit a lot. And I heard that they are coming out with a corduroy version of this fall, so that's very exciting because I feel like this right here feels very like summer, spring vibes, or maybe even autumn, but like the corduroy would be perfect for the like colder months because the corduroy material is just feels more like warm and cozy, whereas this one feels like casual summer vibes. I don't know if that makes sense at all, but I really do like this bag. This is my everyday casual bag. I wouldn't wear this to like a date or like a very dressy kind of situation, but for everything else, like every other occasion, this has been amazing. Honestly, like people are like hit and miss about the old version because of the material. It gets dirty very easily. Like it has a little bit of like some dirty like scuffs and everything, but honestly I haven't had an issue with it. Even when I had like jeans rub off onto it, it comes off quite easily, so I don't have any issues with it. But I know the new material is very resistant to stains and stuff like that, but I just don't like this, like I don't like that look as much because it looks super puffy. But this one looks more casual and relaxed. I wanted that like almost, you know, like the Japanese like mori style. It's like very relaxed casual vibe, whereas the new material, the water resistant one, is very like tech, like, you know what I mean, like tech fashion, and I didn't want that look. This is way more cash, so I like that better. I think that's about it. I just wanted to say my eczema is better now. Like it's not itchy anymore and it's kind of healed now, so it feels a lot better. I found that like I started getting actually a little bit like on my body too, so it's not just on my hands and feet. And I was just like, it's actually not that bad now. I've been trying to get better rest and eating better, so like it has stopped. So I think honestly I just needed to like relax and like take care of myself for a little bit. But yeah, I feel so much better now. But that's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I realized that I talked about each product way too long, but I hope you don't mind. Anyways, I will see you all in my next video, and I hope you have a good day. Bye!